Have you ever stumbled upon a place so weird and wild that just doesn't feel real? That's what we're diving into today. We're talking about spots on our planet that are more like scenes from a fantasy movie. Like, why is there a lake that's bright pink? And can you imagine a bridge that forms a perfect circle in its reflection? Sounds insane, right? Stick around as we uncover these mind-blowing places, and trust me, you won't believe your eyes. Number 10. Lake Hillier, Australia. Alright, so first up, let's chat about Lake Hillier. This lake isn't your typical lake. It's bright pink. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like someone poured a giant tub of strawberry milkshake into it, but it's all natural. Scientists say it's because of this certain type of algae and bacteria that loves salty water. People can't really swim in it, but from above, it looks like a huge pink gem on the edge of an island. It's one of those places that make you question if nature's just showing off. Number 9. Waitomo Gloworm Caves, New Zealand. Imagine walking into a cave, turning off your flashlight, and the ceiling lights up with thousands of tiny stars. That's the Waitomo Gloworm Caves for you. These aren't your ordinary stars though, they're actually glowworms hanging out on the cave ceiling. The cool part? These little guys are only found in New Zealand. They glow to attract food and to dazzle predators and tourists alike. Walking through these caves is like stepping into another world. It's as if you're walking under a night sky, but you're deep underground. Wild, right? Number 8. Diver Kotzebruck, Germany. So have you ever seen a picture where a bridge makes a perfect circle with its reflection in the water? That's Diver Kotzebruck in Germany, also known as the Devil's Bridge. Seriously, it's straight out of a fairy tale, designed to look like a natural basalt formation with spires at both ends. This isn't just about crossing from one side to the other, it's about creating an optical illusion that leaves everyone mesmerized. The locals say it was built this way to amaze and perhaps even to befuddle. It's not just a bridge, it's a masterpiece of craftsmanship and imagination. Number 7. Spotted Lake Killuke, Canada. Now, let's head over to Canada, where there's a lake that looks like it's been dabbed with paint spots. Spotted Lake Killuke is not just any lake. It has about 365 different mineral pools, each varying in color depending on the mineral content. During the summer, as the water evaporates, these spots become more pronounced, and it's like a giant polka-dotted canvas. Each spot is said to have different medicinal properties. Imagine walking around a lake where every step takes you to a different natural spa. It's not only a treat for the eyes, but might just be the most relaxing sightseeing you'll ever do. Number 6. Slope Point, New Zealand. Moving on, let's travel to the windiest place you can imagine in New Zealand. Slope Point. It's like nature turned the wind up to 11 here. The trees? They're permanently bent into wild, twisted shapes because of the relentless Antarctic winds. No one lives here. It's just sheep and these crazy-looking trees. Standing there, you can literally lean into the wind without falling over. The cliffs drop straight into the ocean, and the views are breathtaking, with the wind howling around you, making it feel like you're at the edge of the world. It's not just a visit. It's an experience that blows your hair back, literally. Number 5. Yuan Scenic Area, China. Now, let's jet over to China, to a place that might just make you believe in magic. Yuan Scenic Area. This spot inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar, and it's easy to see why. Over 3,000 sandstone pillars, each several hundred meters tall, shoot straight up from the ground into the mist. The scene is straight out of a dream, especially when the area is shrouded in fog. It's like walking through a painting with streams, waterfalls, and canyons that weave through these massive columns. Every view is a postcard, and the higher you climb, the more spectacular it gets. This is a real-life fantasy world where you feel like you could bump into mythical creatures around every corner. Number 4. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Picture this, a vast, shimmering expanse that stretches as far as the eye can see, making it hard to tell where the earth ends and the sky begins. Welcome to Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, the largest salt flat in the world. During the rainy season, it transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky so perfectly that it becomes a surreal landscape of sky and ground merged into one. It's not just about the visual spectacle. The silence here is profound, broken only by the crunch of salt underfoot. As you walk, it feels like you're walking on clouds. The place is also rich in lithium, which powers most of our batteries, adding a layer of industrial significance to its natural beauty. Number 3. Denal Depression, Ethiopia. Now, let's turn up the heat and head to one of the hottest places on Earth, the Denal Depression in Ethiopia. This place is fierce and fiery with lava lakes that glow under the night sky, and sulfuric acid pools that hiss and bubble, painting the landscape in vibrant yellows, greens, and reds. The air is thick with fumes from volcanic activity, and the ground feels alive underfoot. It's one of the few places on the planet where you can watch new Earth being formed. Despite the harsh conditions, the Afar people call this home, adapting to an environment that seems more alien than terrestrial. Visiting here isn't just travel, it's an adventure into Earth's fiery heart. Number 2. Cave of the Crystals, Mexico. Dive into the heart of Mexico's Naka mine, where you'll find the Surreal Cave of the Crystals. This underground wonder is home to some of the largest natural crystals ever discovered, with some as long as 12 meters. Picture towering giants, transparent and gleaming under the artificial lights, set in a cavern hot enough to require ice suits for exploration. The crystals, mainly selenite, have grown to such monumental sizes due to the rich mineral waters bathing them for hundreds of thousands of years. Walking among these giants, you feel like a character in a science fiction novel exploring an alien planet. The cave's conditions are extreme, with temperatures reaching up to 58 degrees Celsius and humidity over 90%, making it accessible only under specific scientific supervision. This natural marvel isn't just a spectacle. It's a glimpse into the geothermal processes that shape our world, hidden deep beneath the surface. Number 1. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana. Then there's Mount Roraima, a place that seems to exist between the clouds. This tabletop mountain, surrounded by cliffs towering 400 meters high, is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, dating back 2 billion years. As you climb the steep walls, shrouded in mist, you enter a world that time forgot, with unique ecosystems and species that aren't found anywhere else on the planet. The summit is often enveloped by clouds, creating a mysterious atmosphere that feels like walking on the edge of the world. Waterfalls cascade down its sides, disappearing into the clouds below. The indigenous people consider it a sacred place, and as you stand on the top, looking out over the expansive rainforest with the clouds rolling in, it's easy to see why. It's a place of isolation, wonder, and profound natural beauty, offering breathtaking vistas that fuel the imagination and remind us of the raw power and mystery of our planet. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of the most unreal places on our planet. Each destination tells a unique story of Earth's beauty and mystery. If these incredible spots amaze you, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Let us know which place fascinated you the most and subscribe to stay updated on more adventures around the globe. Your support helps us bring more such fascinating tales to you.